Hey everyone, this is Frank with Suppressor Weapon Systems. Today we have a little video for you. We're going to show you how to disassemble, clean, and maintain your MISB barrel for AR15s and AR10s. So we have our AR15 here with our MISB barrel. I'm going to show you how to take the handguard off and disassemble the gas system so you can take the tube off the barrel and get to the actual barrel for cleaning. So first thing, of course, always check your firearm. Want to make sure it's unloaded. Clear that thing, make sure it's empty. Knock the rear and front takedown pins out first. We're going to take that lower off the upper receiver. Okay, lower is removed. Now I'm going to remove the bolt. Just pull the bolt carrier group right out of the upper. Slap that charging handle back in place. We have 8 Torx 15 screws holding the handguard into the barrel nut. So the first thing we're going to do is unthread those. These are held in place at 25 inch-pounds, so it doesn't take too much to break those loose. Just unthread all 8. Alright, we have our 8 screws out of the handguard. Next step, just going to pull the handguard straight up and off the upper receiver. Pull that handguard right off. Now we have the exposed barrel with our gas system right here. The gas system is held into the barrel by 2 1/8 inch hex screws right here, so we're going to unthread those next. They're held in by 60 inch-pounds, so you got to give a little bit of oomph for it. Get those 2 off. Alright, screws are out of the gas block. Now we're going to pull the gas block up and turn it 90 degrees, and then we're going to pull that gas tube and block out of the upper receiver. Now the tube is not held in place by anything. You just pull the tube straight off the barrel. Now we have the entire barrel exposed, ready for cleaning. Alright, so we got the gas system off, we have the suppressor tube off the barrel, we have a fully exposed barrel. Now for cleaning the exterior of the barrel, you want to use a nylon brush or something softer than brass. We don't want to be using brass or steel. We don't want to flake the nickel plating off of the barrel. Cleaning the exterior of the barrel is pretty simple. Any light solvent is fine, just don't use solvent on the O-ring in the rear here. It will deteriorate much faster if you do so. Any CLP or standard cleaner is fine on the exterior of the barrel. And as far as the bore goes, you treat the bore like you would any other rifle. Our barrels do not change how you would clean the bore of a gun. So the most important part of cleaning our system is going to be cleaning the suppressor tube itself, the interior of the tube. And the reason for that is, as you continue to shoot the rifle, you're going to gain a carbon impression of this suppressor stack inside the tube. And if left thousands of rounds without cleaning, it is possible to seize the tube to the barrel via that connection of carbon buildup. So we're going to give you a brass brush, and you're going to just push it through that tube a couple times, break up that carbon impression. If you want to use a little bit of solvent inside the tube, no problem. This is grade 9 titanium. You're not going to hurt it. Definitely clean out the solvent once you've run it through a couple times. Make sure it's dry. You don't want to get solvent into the system, as the O-rings will deteriorate if you use solvents. So we have our suppressor tube cleaned, we have our barrel cleaned, and we're going to reassemble the system. It's very simple. It's just the reverse steps of taking it all apart. There's only a couple steps. So first step, take our suppressor tube and slide it back over the barrel. Make sure that you push the suppressor tube over the O-ring so it is bottomed out, and then you're going to line up the holes in your suppressor tube with the gas port hole and 2 screws that hold the gas block onto the barrel. Next we're going to take the gas block and gas tube, slide it through the barrel nut and through the upper receiver gas port hole. Now the important part is this little hootis here. You want to make sure that that hootis falls directly back into the gas port hole. Push it down and make sure it's flush with the suppressor tube. Then you're going to take your 2 screws, thread them back in, and take our handguard, slide it back over top the barrel, all the way down. Make sure your handguard indexes properly with the upper receiver and the screw holes are lined up properly before you start threading. Thread your screws back into your handguard, and that's it. You're ready to go.